Happy Tuesday. It's the Jam Nation podcast with Jonesy and Amanda. What a podcast.
Tell you what, Dick and Angel from Escape to the Chateau were on our show. I've loved these guys from the very first episode.
You have been telling that to anyone who'd care to listen around
everyone
the
else
building.
is on the bandwagon, but I was there first.
Mm-hmm. Also, we'll talk about the Grammys. What happened? What went down? Why was Beyonce late?
Why did Doja Cat have to run to the stage from the toilets? It's all there. The tribal drum is beating for Traffic Made Me Miss, ...
Also, thanks to Married at First Sight, we'll go down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms. Shushing. Does that pass the pub test?
It's all ahead of you. Oh, sorry.
Everybody online.
Right now, by the miracle of recording, we had so many requests for them to do it again.
Mistress Amanda.
Miss Keller. Amanda.
Doesn't work alone.
Wow, this is fantastic.
Her friend is in a back room making the tools of the trade.
I've heard them describe him as a drunken idiot.
Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
The legendary pirate Jonesy and Amanda the actress.
Hello, Wiggles. Congratulations, Mandy. We're on the radio right now.
Jonesy and Amanda, you're doing a great job.
You have no empathy for anyone but yourself, you giant tool.
Now's the time to hear good radio.
Sorry, a bit of a tongue twist there.
Jonesy and Amanda are here.
It's showtime, a-holes. We're on the air.
Well, hello there, Amanda. How are you today?
I'm very well, and how are you going?
I'm all right. I was just thinking about the traffic lights this morning. Sometimes you get a river of green, and today it was like every light. Lights that don't usually go red were just on, and I thought, is someone
mornings
watching this?
like that.
But you think, because they've got all the cameras, do you think someone in traffic control says, I'm going to muck this guy's day up? Because every day I travel King George's Road. I've been doing it for 20 years now. I know there's 75 sets of traffic lights. I know the sequence of them. I know how long the longest one goes for at that time in the morning, which is 1:30. And then the shortest one
You're
goes
like a
for 10
traffic
seconds.
savant.
Yeah, there's one at Rhodes there, and I can literally count down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it'll change. But for some reason this morning, pedestrian lights, strange lights, it was all out of sync.
But is there a human person at this time of the day who'd
I don't
physically
know.
be there changing them? You know, if Joe Biden comes through, obviously they give him the corridor.
Yeah, Julia Gillard was saying about one of the great things when she was Prime Minister. Remember when she was on our show? The green light corridor.
Yeah, but I don't think there's a person at this time of day who'd be saying, here he comes. Once every 3 months, let's stuff him up.
Well, but sometimes I think maybe some people are watching go, here he goes, I'm going to make this guy have a really good run through the traffic.
But it may be someone else who's in a car. Then they go, I like that guy. I'm going to make it easy for him. Why do you think they're targeting you, good and bad?
Not targeting.
Good and bad, though.
No, I haven't any opinion on that. I will say a motorcycle is really good with traffic lights because you can accelerate quickly so you can get through the sequence. And also there is a sequence. If you miss one light, have you noticed that? Then you'll
miss them all.
You'll miss a whole bunch
You'll
of them.
miss them all. And that's why, as a car driver, it's so frustrating when the person in front hesitates when the lights go. Because there are some traffic lights where 3 cars will go through. I've got some of those around my place. 3 cars go through before the lights change.
Yep.
And if there's space for you and you don't get it because of some slow poke,
Yep.
them's fighting
That's when you're on the horn.
words.
It's not going to get any greener. Just go.
Oh, big
And
words, Brendan.
my wife, she always say, oh, you're just in a hurry. But my wife commutes, this is her commute, from our driveway 300 metres to the shop in the car. And I said, well, you could just walk that. You don't even have traffic lights. Why don't you travel 39 Ks every
How
day?
would she bring
Through
home your
75 sets of
underpants that
traffic
you
lights?
insist are specially laundered every day?
From the man up the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the life I live.
That's right.
Maybe that's what happened to Beyonce when she was going to get a Grammy.
She was late to pick up her first Grammy, stuck in traffic. Imagine the nervous flatulence in her car.
Yeah.
And imagine the anxiety of the driver.
Yeah, and
Stuck
there's a guy
in
that
LA traffic.
And there's a guy at the traffic control going, I'm gonna wreck this lady's day.
Yeah.
She's off to get something.
Well,
Anyway, if you're in traffic control, good morning to you. You do a great job.
And we will be talking about the Grammys throughout the show. Some interesting things happen at the Grammys.
Yeah. Also, we're going to be joined by Dick and Angel from Escape to the Chateau.
I don't want to be one of those people that says I was on the bandwagon before anyone else, but I was on the bandwagon before anyone else. I loved that show before anyone else had heard of it. And then suddenly everyone's in love with it. Everyone knows Dick and Angel, and they're my friends. My friends.
You did put me on to Dick and Angel.
Yeah, I did.
And I enjoy you. And
I said, you should see Dick. Very impressive.
$10,000 with the $10,000 question, and we can't do anything until we do the Magnificent Seven. Question 1.
What Japanese name is given to the art of folding paper into shapes and figures?
Why don't you call us? Jam Nation Podcast. We have for you the Magnificent Seven. For the uninitiated, 7 questions. You can go all the way and answer all 7 questions correctly. If you do that, Amanda will say...
Good on you.
But it's about getting question 7 right. You're
That's
not
right.
usually really chatty on a Tuesday, are you? Tuesday's not your day.
You know, I don't think that's true. You're gaslighting me with this.
No, I'm not gaslighting
You
you,
may as well
right?
go on maths as the new gaslighter, because I'm sure they have a category for that. But no.
You gaslight. They should have an integration with Ream or something like that.
Are you feeling gaslit?
You're the gaslighter.
Keep your gas lit all winter.
Have you seen the new gaslighter on the show, though?
No, you know I don't watch it.
Anyway, he's got his his face goes bright red. He's like Johnny
When he
Flame
lies,
from the
is that what that
Fantastic
means?
Four.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd love to play poker with this guy because he's like, bing! His face goes so red.
Well, then he's going to be an easy gaslighter to pick.
That's what I mean. You can pick him a mile away.
Yeah. Well, hello, Jeremy from Narellan Vale. How are you?
Very good, thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. Question 1. What Japanese name is given to the art of folding paper into shapes and figures?
Origami.
That's the one.
Which 2 breeds of dog do you need to make a puggle?
A puggle? I haven't heard of a puggle. What do you think a puggle might be?
To get a puggle happening.
Guessing one would be a pug.
Yeah.
Very good.
What's the ooh?
Yeah.
Maybe a poodle.
Oh.
No. That'd be a poogle. Actually, there's so many different things now, aren't there?
Yeah.
Great Danes and Chihuahuas. That's why their eyes bug out
What do you
like
call
that.
that?
You call that a mistake.
What about a Shih Tzu?
With no animals in it.
Boom. There you go.
We've worked together
See
too
that?
long, Brendan.
Lara from Meadow, you see that? That just happened. That's for free.
Hi, Lara.
Hello.
So,
I know you're impressed, Lara.
yeah, please, Lara.
I know.
Teams can work together for years and not be as good as this. It's astounding, isn't it? Which 2 breeds of dog make a puggle? One is a pug. What's the ooh?
Yeah, the first one would be a pug and the second a beagle.
Yes.
Wow, Lara.
Ryan, can you Google a picture of what a puggle looks like?
Yeah. Oh, that's... Oh. Yeah.
That looks like nothing.
No, it looks like it should be. Because pugs aren't right, are they? There's something wrong with pugs.
That doesn't look anything like a beagle.
Yeah. What was the first town in the Southern Hemisphere to electrically light its
You've
streets?
missed question 3.
Oh, okay, well, why don't we make this question 3 and you wouldn't have to... No,
All
I would
right.
have noticed.
Well, I've
otherwise.
noticed. I like things to be
Oh,
correct.
okay. Do you want question 3, Lara, or do you want this question?
Question 3, please.
All
Okay.
right.
What's on the
Question 3.
box?
Television.
I'll turn the box on.
I got distracted by the picture of the pug.
Of course you did. What TV show has this theme? All the new shows have this similar sounding
Sounds like
theme.
Yellowstone and Tulsa King.
And it also sounds a little bit like Happy Valley, which I'm watching, which is excellent.
This particular show, is my favourite show at the moment.
They all have the same theme. Is it Puggletown?
Lara, do you know?
Maybe I should have picked the other. This is a complete guess. Is it Yellowstone?
No.
It sounds like the Yellowstone theme. And it sounds like Happy Valley. It's not that.
This is my favourite show.
And you've spoken about this one.
I really dig this show.
Very famous episode 3, apparently. of this
Episode
show.
3 was fantastic.
All right, well, that's question number 3. What TV show has that theme?
Jam Nation.
We're into the Magnificent Seven. We're up to question number 3. It's what's on the box?
Television.
I'll turn the box on.
What TV show has this theme? Are there horses in it? Because it sounds like a horsey thing, but it's not really, are there?
There's no horses. And I must admit, when I first started watching the show, I thought, do I want to watch this show?
And what's
Because
your answer?
It's about a pandemic, and I just thought, we've done that. Do we need...
Yeah, you're not a zombie.
Well, there's not really zombies that are in it there, and because I was sort of over The Walking Dead as well, so I didn't think I could go back to it. But this is truly a great show.
Well, I think we've given you enough clues. Lawrence is in Randwick. Do you know the show, Lawrence?
Yeah, I think it's The Last of Us.
Yes,
It's The
it
Last of
is.
Us. Did you see episode 3, Lawrence?
I did. It was amazing.
Absolutely amazing.
Don't tell. Everyone keeps saying how amazing it is, but I've got to watch 1 and 2 first.
Murray Bartlett and Nick Offerman in it. It's just amazing. It's just such a great episode.
Question 4. This is multiple choice. What was the first town in the Southern Hemisphere to electrically light its streets? Was it A, Tamworth, B, Wagga Wagga, C, Dubbo?
I'm going to go for Wagga Wagga.
Wasn't Wagga, I'm afraid.
Melissa's in Bathurst.
Hello, Melissa.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
I would have thought Bathurst would have been electrified before any of these towns.
Would you?
I would have thought so.
Well, which is the first town in the Southern Hemisphere to electrically light its streets? Is it Tamworth or Dubbo?
I'm going to say Tamworth.
It is Tamworth, as early as 1888.
Whoa.
Yeah, and then it was Young, Penrith, Mossvale and Broken Hill. They all had power, like electrical power, by 1891.
Sheesh.
There you go.
What is New South Wales' biggest city by population after Sydney?
Biggest city by population after Sydney.
Yeah.
In New South Wales.
We're doing a bit of state
Did you say
love here.
Bathurst? What was your answer?
Melissa?
I was going to say Bathurst.
No, sorry, it's not Bathurst.
It's not Bathurst.
Nice for you to vote for your hometown, but no.
We've got Nathan of St Mary's.
And it's not St Mary's either, Nathan. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Very well. In New South Wales' biggest city by population after Sydney.
Newcastle?
Newcastle, that's it.
What Australian jelly brand has its jingle entered into the National Film and Sound Archive? Pretty easy one, really.
Aeroplane?
Yeah, it's not the Rice Power Granny. Do you want to hear aeroplane jelly? Here it is.
Not really.
Okay, that's enough.
That'll do.
Question 7.
That's enough of that.
Who broke the record yesterday for having the most Grammy wins in history?
Beyonce?
Beyonce, you've
Look
done
at you.
it. She won 32 Grammys overall.
Whoa.
The record was previously held by a composer called George Solti. He'd won 31. He's passed away, so he's not knowing that he's been surpassed.
So Beyonce's the GOAT.
She's the GOAT.
Congratulations to you, Nathan. You've won the Jam Pack. It's all coming away. A double pass to Billy Ocean's Best of Tour. Touring June 22 at Darling Harbour Theatre. If you haven't got tickets to this, get them. Tickettech.com.au. $200 to spend at My Lasting Bouquet. My Lasting Bouquet, the original real roses that last a year. Perfect for VD Day.
That's right. Not
Nathan.
VD Day. It's a tautology. It's V-Day. VD or Valentine's Day.
I like saying VD Day.
All right.
And Jonesy and Amanda Coach to choose for the colour and some Staedtler pencils. Nathan, anything you'd like to add?
No, just thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Something's wrong.
There's no sound.
Press a few of these buttons. I haven't switched it on.
Oh, silly me.
Flicking through the Jarmanac, our big book of musical facts. On this day in 1981, John Lennon was at number 1 on the UK singles charts with Woman.
Oh.
An ode to his wife, Yoko Ono. It was his third number 1 in 7 weeks after his death. Of course, he'd been shot in 1980 in the December.
Had the album come out when he died, or did it come out just after he died?
No, it came out just after he died, Double Fantasy. And some people might have said, had he not died, would it have been as successful as what it was.
Wow, them's fighting
Well,
words.
not really, because you will never know. But John Lennon at that time he'd checked out, really. He hadn't really written anything. And when you listen to the song Watching the Wheels, that documents just, I'm just sitting there watching the wheels go round and round.
But he was at that point trying to be creative again.
Yeah.
That he'd had his years in the wilderness musically and was trying to find. That's what Yoko was his muse.
And Yoko was his muse. Well, he wrote plenty of songs about it. Jealous Guy.
I'm sorry that. I like that.
Great song. Bless You. This is when they had trouble in their marriage.
Could let that one go.
What about this one?
Oh, I like this one.
That's nice. So you'd imagine that Woman was written for Yoko.
Yeah.
Noko.
Oh, really?
It wasn't. He said it's for your mother or your sister, anyone of the female race.
I think we're all the same race.
To which Yoko replied,
I'll have what she's having.
and then he went off for another lost weekend for 2 years.
Oh, stop. Come on. What are we playing? Was that the song?
We're going to play that. No, we're going to play this. This is nice.
Jam Nation.
Well, let's talk about the Grammys. Couple of big dramas. Beyonce missed getting her first award because she was stuck in traffic. Trevor Noah was the host and he told the crowd this.
The upside of hosting the Grammys in LA is that everyone can be here. The downside of hosting the Grammys in LA is the traffic. Beyonce is on her way.
So she missed picking up her first award.
But she got there, didn't she?
The Queen is officially in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, Beyonce Knowles. I was shocked to find out that traffic could stop you. I thought you traveled through space and time, but I'm glad you could be with us right now.
Imagine the nervous flatulence in that car.
Yeah, you'd just be going, come on.
Come on.
It's not getting any greener, mate.
Yeah. So she finally made it, and she turned up and she won a stack of awards that put her into the category of being the GOAT. She's won more Grammy Awards than any other performer, 32.
What about that lady that got the EGOT?
So what's an EGOT?
They won an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar and a Tony.
Wow.
Viola Davis.
Yeah. That's pretty big, isn't it?
What does she do?
She's an actress and a singer and a dancer and a blah, blah, blah.
I feel bad that I don't know her stuff.
And she's an EGOT.
She's
keep
an EGOT.
Up, keep up.
I'm in
She's
Egypt
an EGOT.
for not knowing that she's an EGOT.
The In Memoriam, I was looking last night, people were outraged that Aaron Carter didn't make In Memoriam. And the people who were doing the In Memoriam have said that they've confirmed he was listed in the In Memoriam section in the physical copy of the Grammys program. So he didn't make it on screen. Because
or online. You can go and check it out online after the show.
If you want to see who's died, check it out online. Because there were some big hitters. Because they had some, like Casey Musgraves sang Coal Miner's Daughter to honour Loretta Lynn, who died.
Yep.
They had Sheryl Crow, Mick Fleetwood and Bonnie Raitt performing Songbird for Christine McVie.
Great.
So, and they had some
Aaron.
rappers, the rapper Takeoff, he passed away, he had some people singing.
When did
for him.
Takeoff die?
Don't know, who's shot.
Old age?
Well, shot in his 30s.
Natural causes for a rapper.
Speaking of Bonnie Raitt, what is interesting to me is that there's some interesting categories. There's Song of the Year and also Record of the Year. I thought they were the same thing because that's not Album of the Year because that's a different thing again.
Oh.
Harry Styles won Album of the Year. Record of the Year was won by Lizzo. Remember this? That's Record of the Year.
Yep.
Song of the Year, everyone was expecting Adele, Beyonce, Harry Styles, Lizzo to take, or Taylor Swift to take that one out. It was won by Bonnie Raitt. And can I just say, the ignominy, the Daily Mail had a headline, breaking news, shock as unknown blues singer beats Beyonce, Adele and Taylor Swift to win Song of the Year at the Grammys. Unknown blues singer, Bonnie Raitt is the most extraordinary performer. Let's have a listen to, first of all, a snippet of the song that won this for her, Just Like That.
Just like that your life can change if I hadn't looked away. My boy might still be with me now. He'd be 25 today.
It's a great song.
And what a beautiful voice.
No knife can carve away the stain, no drink can drown regret. They say Jesus brings you peace and grace. Well, he ain't found me yet.
And in a world,
I've never heard of her, writes the millennial journalist.
And in a world where songs are about, look at my big bum, when she made her speech accepting that, she gave an insight into what inspired that song.
I was so inspired for this song by the incredible story of the love and the grace and the generosity of someone that donates their beloved's organs to help another person live. And this story was so simple and so beautiful for these times. I don't write a lot of songs, but I'm so proud that you appreciate this one.
Amazing. Wow. And for them to say unknown blues singer, this is just some of her accolades. She has been on the Billboard charts for her entire life. She's been listed in Rolling Stone's 100 Greatest Singers of All Time, 100 Greatest Guitarists of All Time. She's won 13 Grammys, 1 Lifetime Achievement Grammy. She's sold over 17 million albums, inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, an Icon Award for the Billboard Women in Music Awards. She's extraordinary. She's going to be at Blues Fest, actually, in Byron Bay in April. And you may remember she doesn't always chart with her songs, but you may remember this one.
Oh, great song.
Love this.
And then I was working in Wollongong, playing this when it came out.
something to talk about.
Something to talk about. Great song.
Great song. So Bonnie Raitt, in the midst of all the hoo-ha about Beyonce, and congratulations, Beyonce.
Never heard of her.
Bonnie Raitt, well done.
Good on you, Bonnie. It's 6:45. Speaking of donations, organ donation and the like, Josephine O'Brien, her husband Liam, has leukemia and blood cancer. There was a strong need for people to donate stem cells, which is really easy to do. We're going to chat to Josephine next.
Jam Nation.
Only 10% of Australian blood donors are on the stem cell registry. And our next guest, Josephine O'Brien, is here to tell us how important it is to get on that registry. She's the wife of Liam O'Brien, who is currently fighting for his life against leukemia and blood cancer. Currently, there's no stem cell match for Liam on the global registry. And he needs one soon to get a transfusion. Josephine, hello.
Good morning. How are you both?
Good morning.
Thanks, Josephine.
This puts you in a very desperate situation. Is it unusual that he doesn't have a global match anywhere?
Yes, it is quite alarming to think that there isn't a perfect match on the global register. And I think our biggest concern in Australia, we have such a lack of awareness. A lot of people don't realise how simple it is.
So when you give blood, to give this stem cell stuff, that comes out with your blood as well. So it's as simple as ticking a box.
That's right. So it's very simply 3 steps. One is you book to go and give blood via lifeblood.com.au.
Yep.
Or you call 13 14 95. And then step 2 is you select or mention life-saving list when you're booking. And number 3 is you ask to be added to the stem cell register at your appointment. So if you're already there and you're giving blood and you simply add yourself to the stem cell register, it's taking 1 extra vial of blood at the time, which is perhaps an extra 5 minutes to already your time that you've given to go and give the blood.
And it's not like the big, when you give blood, I'm always amazed at how much blood they take out of you, but it's not another one of those big ones, is it?
No, it's just a very small little vial that they take a little bit extra.
Yeah.
How extraordinary that something as small as that might save your husband's life. Tell us a bit about Liam.
Yeah, so about 6 months ago, just after his 40th birthday, we got the shocking news that he was diagnosed with leukemia, and it has been a tough 6 months. It's had a lot of extended hospital stays. I think we worked out in the last sort of 12 weeks he's been in hospital 10 out of those. And we've got a 4-year-old and a 3-year-old, so it's been really tricky juggling between hospital and home life. And, they're too young to be aware of exactly what's happening, but, they miss him and they know that Dad's in hospital and he's not well. So it's I think that's the hardest part is the reality of what we're actually facing if we don't get this stem cell match.
Sure.
I'm surprised at how simple it is to give stem cells. I wasn't aware it just came out in your blood.
Yes, exactly. It's a very simple procedure to get on the register, and then even if you become a donor, if you are the match, it's a very simple, non-invasive procedure, similar to giving blood, that just takes a few hours and, is disproportionately... the benefits of it is just incredible, and as I said, could save a life like Liam's or the thousands of people in the same position as him.
Yeah.
Wow, it's just remarkable. Well, good on you, Josephine. Thank you for joining us. If you are already connected to the Red Cross, all you have to do is jump on board, donate stem cells at your blood donation appointments. It's as simple as opting into the stem cell donor registry next time you give blood. So you're already there. You're already doing it.
Yeah,
so
and if you're not
nothing really extra.
And if you're not already registered, now is a great time to do that. People are always needing blood, and obviously now we hear about the stem cells as well. Josephine, thank you, and good luck to all of you.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate it.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast.
There's a couple of questions that I have to ask you.
I don't answer questions.
Just answer the question, okay?
What's in it for me?
$10,000 reward.
Right here, right now, we have $10,000 up for grabs. I left your coffee in the kitchen, okay?
Well, Brendan,
you came in.
We take it in turns to make them.
Yeah, I made them.
And making it involves... It's like when you say to someone who you live with when they're doing the laundry, just putting it in the washing machine isn't completing the process.
But you came in and distracted me.
I made some porridge for myself.
Yeah, and then you were talking away, and I've left your coffee in the kitchen.
I'm sorry if the English language
Well, do you want me to run out and get it now?
I'll stall while you go and grab it.
Well, no, this is crazy. We've got to do the $10,000
I know. We
question.
could be giving away $10,000.
How about I get it in the song?
All right.
After Jeff of Marrickville wins $10,000 and we're all going, yeah.
Well, let's see if we can do it. Hello, Jeff.
Hello.
Hello, Jeff. There's 60 Hello. There's 60 seconds on the clock. Do you know how this works? 60 seconds on the clock, 10 questions. If you hesitate or you're wrong, you're out and someone takes your place. But we are just 60 seconds away from maybe someone winning $10,000.
You, Jeff. You are
Jeff,
that someone.
Hey, I've done it before.
Have you?
What, you won $10,000?
Yes.
When did you do that?
On this show?
In the last year.
Wow. Well, Jeff, you are...
What, in the last year? This year?
End of last year.
Oh, end of last.
All right.
Well,
let's...
the end of,
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah. Well, no wonder you're being monosyllabic because
Yeah,
you're
Jeff.
focusing.
Because there's some sort of statute, isn't it? You can't just win it.
That's right. You can't win it and win it the next day.
Yeah, because then you'd be known as a prize pig.
All right.
Of course.
We've taken the Martha Stewart anklet off. You're allowed to be back with us.
Jeff, I want you to win this twice.
All right, Jeff, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Good luck.
Jeff's focusing. Question 1. Here we go. Question 1. Neil Whittaker is a judge on which TV show?
Australia's Got Talent.
Amanda's in Woonona.
Neil Whittaker is a judge on which TV show?
Alex is in the Shire.
Neil Whittaker is a judge on which TV show?
MasterChef.
Elizabeth is in Gregory Hills.
Neil Whittaker is a judge on which TV show?
Selling houses.
Suzanne's in Roseland.
Neil Whittaker is a judge on which TV show?
Australian Idol.
Mark's in Quakers Hill.
Okay, Neil Whittaker's a judge on which TV show?
My Kids and Real.
Oh, crikey.
James is in Windsor.
Neil Whittaker's a judge on which TV show?
Better Home to Garden.
Sandra's in Hurstville.
Neil Whittaker's a judge on which TV show?
The Block.
Yes! Question 2. What is a Chesterfield?
A lounge.
Question 3. The Shangri-La is a chain of what?
Hotels.
Well, Sandra, you could have gone all the way.
And Neil is on Selling Houses Australia.
But he's not the judge. He's a judge on The Block, which is one of the most popular shows in Australia.
Did I not say to anyone that first question is incredibly hard?
Well, if The Block is one of the most popular shows on the television. Look at the ratings.
Well, look at what happened there.
But some people, like Sandra knew it. People know these. Just because you don't know it doesn't mean it's not known.
It'll be back again tomorrow. $10,000 with a $10,000 question.
Jam Nation.
Grammys. We've spoken about the Grammys this morning already. But, yep, Grammys, good on.
Grammys.
We're on it. Beyonce's a goat.
She is.
She's a big goat. She now has won 32 awards, which puts her way out in front, or one award out in front.
And Ben Affleck looks so happy.
You know, it's interesting, isn't it? He's married to J-Lo and all the hoo-ha of, hey, great, look, I'm married to J-Lo. But when he goes out, he doesn't look happy. She's the star of the show.
Anymore. He's not allowed to drink.
She's dancing around and going, whoa, at all these performances, and he's stood next to her looking uncomfortable and bored.
Have you been to a function where you can't drink? It's just dreadful.
Well, we have to encourage
yes, of course.
sobriety.
But you want to have a couple of beers.
Well, a lot of people go out and don't. There's a new sober curious
of course.
phase.
And the problem with poor old Ben is one's not enough and one's too many and four's not enough. So he can't.
But music isn't his thing, so he stands next to J-Lo and she's bopping away and he just looks like a grumpy husband.
Yeah, because he can't drink.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter who you're married to, you're still a grumpy husband.
That's the thing about J-Lo. No matter how good she looks, there's someone that's just tired of putting up with her crap.
Absolutely. So Beyonce, as we said, 32 awards, not all last night, but she didn't win some of the big ones that she was expected to win, but she got electronic album, electronic song, best dance song, traditional R&B performance, traditional R&B song. Interestingly, she was expected to win a stack of them last night, but she wasn't there for the very first award that she won. Here's why.
The downside of hosting the Grammys in LA is the traffic. Beyonce is on her way.
Yeah, she was stuck in traffic. Even Beyonce gets stuck in traffic. Imagine the smell of the farts in that car. The driver's, hers, the anxiety.
Everyone's.
And she couldn't put the windows down because she'd had her hair done. It would have been fogged up in there to the wazoo.
Maybe that's why Ben was cranky, because he's stuck in traffic.
He wasn't stuck in traffic.
Because he'd be Deso driver too,
but she
he's not drinking.
But she doesn't drink either. J-Lo doesn't drink.
Doesn't she?
No.
What do they do?
Well, I think we know what they do. Watch television. Go to a stylist. It can happen to anyone.
Okay.
That's why the tribal drum is beating for traffic made me miss ...
Beyonce is on her way.
She is.
Have you missed something important? I often feel for people when there's mass hold-ups. When I drive home through the tunnel, across the bridge, whatever, depending on which is less chockers, when there's massive hold-ups, you think, what about people going to the airport?
Oh,
what about people who are trying to get to hospital for operations, to pick up kids from daycare? No wonder we all have ulcers. This is very hard stuff to deal with.
Now would be a good time to point out, get a motorcycle. Just doing my bit.
But how would you feel if everyone rode bikes?
Great.
No, if everyone rode bikes, it'd just be as congested.
No, it's great. You ever been to Vietnam?
You would. Porky Pig rode one. What you would do is you'd be so aggressive that because there'd be people riding who you didn't think were any good.
No, not at all. I love all riders. All my fellow riders I love. Okay. And anyone riding a bike is great. You know, there's... I'm not going to go into a big thing.
And if your son wanted to get a license, what'd you say?
I always.
Porky Pig.
I always get a bit.
Tribal drum is beating for traffic made me miss ... What have you got?
Jam Nation
Podcast. Beyonce missed her first award.
Yeah, this is why.
Beyonce is on her way.
She was stuck in traffic.
Yeah, stuck in traffic. Imagine if you were the people you're up against, Beyonce. She's not there. You're thinking, well, why can't I go up and get it?
Doesn't work like that.
I know.
It's not like a raffle where they redraw if you're not in the room.
Redraw.
Redraw. Tribal drum is beating for traffic made me miss.
Margaret is with us.
Hi, Margaret. Who missed what?
Well, I know somebody who nearly missed their own funeral.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah. What happened was there was a big traffic jam due to a very bad accident, and so they were stuck in it, and they tried to jump the medium strip, and the police wouldn't let them. So they were probably roughly an hour late to their own funeral.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never heard of such a thing.
Yeah. You're supposed to be they're supposed to be there half an hour before.
Yeah.
They were an hour late, yeah.
And the coppers wouldn't let them jump the medium strip.
Like waiting for a bride to arrive.
Yeah.
Yeah, gee, I wonder what the person in the coffin said. Hurry up, I'm going to be late.
It's getting hot in here.
Well,
Margaret, where do we go with that? That's amazing. That is an incredible call. Thank you. Late to your own funeral.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation
Podcast.
Morning.
Are you wearing the same clothes as yesterday?
Same as yesterday, same as the day before.
Beyonce is a Grammy goat.
If she's the goat, she has won more Grammys than anybody else. High drama at the Grammys yesterday. A couple of people were struggling to make it to stage. Here's what Doja Cat said when she made it up there.
I have never taken such a fast piss.
Oh, sorry, my mistake. That was the Queen's Christmas message. But Beyonce...
Did you use the letterbox?
She's behind the fridge the whole time. But Beyonce didn't make it on stage. She wasn't in the auditorium for the first award because of this.
The downside of hosting the Grammys in LA is the traffic. Beyonce is on her way.
The tribal drum is beating. Traffic made me miss.
Beyonce is on her way.
She is. Louise has joined us.
Hello, Louise.
I wish I was just late to the Grammys, guys.
What happened?
Let me set the scene. You would have seen the movie Game Night with Jason Bateman and Rachel McAdams.
Yes.
I can't remember much of the detail.
It's a good movie.
Well, one little section, she's trying to remove a bullet that she thinks is in his arm, and there's a period where they're both going, Okay, I want you to remember that because I was stuck in traffic about 10 years ago. My son still remembers it to this day. I had a really upset tummy.
Uh-oh.
I was in so much traffic, you know, when you're just worried to pass wind because something might follow through. Well, yep, it followed through. And I still had a good half an hour trip. And so between my son and I, we are sitting in the car with, you know, soiled pants. It was horrid.
And did you tell him that this was happening or did you just...
He would know.
Have you ever seen a child's face when you have to tell them you pooed your pants?
Yeah.
It's almost like excitement and shock all together.
I know.
Oh, my gosh, Mummy pooed her pants.
And sitting in it, and I'd be anxious about your clothes, about your car seat.
It's just everywhere.
It's just, and hopefully you're driving home. You didn't have to walk into the office or anything, or going to see the principal.
I was on my way to dropping him to school.
Oh.
I had him climb over the back and get a plastic bag for me to sit on before it went through to my car seat. Oh. And let's just say it was the first day he walked himself into school in kindergarten.
Yes, he ran. I bet.
I'll take it from here, Mum.
I'll run from the traffic lights. Louise,
and
thank
that kid
you.
would be just thinking, right, my life begins now.
Yeah.
It's carte blanche on everything.
Mum, I'll take the bus home. Thank you for sharing that, Louise.
Thank you, Louise.
Oh, let's all take a breath.
I don't know if thanks are in order, but good job, you.
Jam Nation.
Let's get on down to the Jonesy the Man of Arms and let's talk about shushing. Does it pass the pub test? Married at First Sight last night. They had the dinner party. There's a dude who I think might be insane.
Just the one?
Just one dude. Anyway, he's a marriage celebrant and he plays bass in a metal band.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you need to know about him. He had the temerity to shush his new bride. And all the other brides around the table were just outraged. How dare you shush your bride? And I was sort of ambivalent towards it. My wife was going, yeah, you do that to me all the time. You shush, man. I said, I've never shushed anyone in my life.
What were the circumstances? What was she doing that generated the shush?
Well, that's the thing.
That's the thing.
They were at the airport, in the bookstore at the airport.
Is this the first time people on MAFS have been in a bookstore?
Could be. Well documented, first time ever. But they're in the bookstore and his bride was probably being a bit loud. And I think he's one of those people that doesn't want to draw too much attention to himself, although he's covered in tattoos, he's a marriage celebrant, plays bass and has long hair.
Mm.
Anyway,
I want to be discreet.
I'm going to be discreet. So he explained it.
When we were in the airport about to jump on the plane and we were in a bookstore, we were making jokes about the books. Don't worry about it, Joe.
It was funny.
And I noticed that Claire, as far as I'm concerned, was talking pretty loudly. And I said, let's...
Shush. Can you shush?
Can you shush?
And that was the discussion I had with Helen. And she said to me, you shush me all the time. I said, no, I don't. But what I do...
No, I don't, but here we go.
I don't. What Helen will do, though, when someone's telling a story, she'll interrupt that story and take it to somewhere else.
Right.
And I said, well, hang on, let this person finish what they're saying because that's kind of interesting. They've just trekked up the Himalayas and you're asking about anoraks.
Right.
Let's park that for a minute. Let them finish this.
That's what you think you're doing, but are you saying, shh, I want to hear more here?
No, I don't say shush. I say, sweet pea, hang on for a minute. Let's just wait till Edmund Hillary finishes his speech here.
Right.
And
the
then,
Ouija board.
And then we'll talk about anoraks later. I don't think
Practice
that's
saying it now and see if it feels shh. Are you sure you don't do that?
No, I don't. I remember once we were out at a thing and Mel Doyle from Sunrise.
She shushed us.
She turned around and shushed us, but we weren't even making the noise. We were watching
talking.
Guy Sebastian do something at some Channel 7 thing. And she turned around and went, shh. And I almost told her to F off. I said, well, it's not me. Well, no, don't shush me because it's not even me making the noise.
But if it had been you making the noise, was she justified in shushing you?
No, because I'm very respectful of when other people are doing stuff.
So have you ever been shushed? I never shush you.
No,
no, I don't. You can say whatever you like. You have free reign in here.
You don't shush me.
I would never shush you.
But you do tell me to shut up.
Oh, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Would you prefer a shush?
And that's just this morning.
I know. It's interesting some of the comments here that people were making about this. Someone said, yeah, he's not a great guy, but shushing isn't that bad. They're acting like he killed a dog. And someone else said, I'd be shushing her too. She's annoying. Other people are saying, no, how dare you? And particularly this early in their relationship to shush someone. Maybe if you've been married 100 years and go, oh, shush.
What about those places? A little bit of shush?
Yeah.
I hate those guys. Yeah. I hate those guys.
I've been at a function where someone said a little bit of shush and you walked up.
I just hate them.
Yeah. Well,
so don't tell me to shush, mate. I'm not even making noise.
And I'm glad to be there by your side.
What about when Alan Jones? He's
a shusher.
He's a shusher, but...
He's an ex-school teacher.
He's good at it, though, because you're at a charity function, everyone's gasping.
But he doesn't go shush, he goes shh, shh, shh.
He goes shh, 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 shh.
And he throws chalk at you.
I think that's pretty good, though.
And whacks around the back of the legs with a ruler.
Because it works.
Well, what do you think? Shushing. Does it pass the pub test?
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Do you know, I saw a picture of Rupert Murdoch the other day coming out of the ocean holding hands with his new girlfriend, who I think is only in his 60s. Could be wrong, 70s, 80s.
Rupert
I think, is he in his 90s? Would you mind Googling it, Ryan?
Yeah.
I thought when he married Jerry Hall, I have a theory that all the celebrities in the world are going to be put into a giant snow dome, shaken up, and eventually they'll all pair up.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for that to happen with me and maybe Jim Carrey. Who knows what combination I'll find.
Sure.
91.
91.
Rupert Murdoch is 91.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
He's got a new girlfriend. So he and Jerry Hall broke up.
Yeah.
I know. I thought those kids were going to go all the way.
They can't do it. Did she want kids?
Yeah. She wanted grandkids with him.
He said, that's it.
When we think of Rupert Murdoch, we think of a craggy-faced old man. And that's putting it kindly.
Well, I don't think of him like that.
Don't you? What do you think of him as?
I think he's 91. He's done all right.
Of course he has. But picture him as a child. And that was a long time ago. He's 91.
Mm-mm.
I have some information about what his first job was. Do you want? I'm going to put it in a multiple choice and see if you can pick it. How old's his girlfriend there, Ryan?
I don't know, just checking her out.
Okay,
she's all
thank you.
right.
That's nice. Oh, she's all right.
She's doing all right. Is she? How old's she? In your own time, Ryan.
Well, this article says 25 years his junior.
So none of us can do them. I'll say he's 90.
He's 90.
70-something.
She's not 70-something. She's good looking.
I think she's 66.
66.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that old for you, Brendan? I've got a birthday coming up. You'll see me and a cosy holding hands with Rupert Murdoch. So I have put his first job here. I've got 3 multiple choices for you. One of these was his very first job.
Okay. I know a lot about the Murdochs, so I'll probably be good with this.
Was his first job A, stealing apples from local orchards and selling them at the markets?
Mm.
B, brushing women's hair at his aunt's hair salon for £1? Or
Lucky him.
C, catching water rats and selling their skins for a 6p.
I'm going to go with A.
Selling apples?
Yeah.
No. As his first job ever, was catching water rats and selling their skins for a 6p. So he'd picture this, a young Rupert catching water rats, killing them, cutting off their bits and skinning them. And who would you sell a rat skin to? You don't seem to think this is unusual. Did you do this as a kid?
In the old days, I used to do stuff like that.
Who would buy a rat skin?
My grandpa used to take us ferreting.
Ferreting? People don't go ferreting anymore.
No.
I remember on the midday show, there'd always be some guy who'd put one down his pants, and on the footy show. What was that about?
You say Ray.
It's not ferret week, Ray.
Enough of that.
No, I just ferret a wedgie out of my bum. But also it said his other wheeze, it says, which I think means his early way of earning money, was to collect horse manure from the Murdoch family paddocks, put it in bags and sell it to neighbours for their gardens. And it's interesting, he's still peddling manure on the Fox News.
Here we go. Boom. Booyah! Are you getting that, Tucker?
Jam Nation.
We're not gonna take it.
I want you to get up right now.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
Go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell. I'm not going to take this anymore.
Down to the Jonesy to Manor Arms for the pub test. It's always grist for the mill, old Married at First Sight. And last night, the big discussion was shushing. Can you shush someone? So Jesse, he's a guy that is a bass player in a metal band, but also a wedding celebrant. And he has strange sort of hair and very white teeth. But he shushed his bride at the airport.
What was she doing to deserve the shushing? I mean, I'm not saying anyone deserves shushing, but what was she doing?
She was being too loud at the airport.
Did you think she was being really loud?
Well, at first I thought, you can't really shush someone. But then he said, well, why don't you just use your inside voice a bit more? So,
he doubled down on the offence. Or were you thinking that's okay?
I'm not a shusher.
But?
I don't shush people.
But if someone was being loud, was she being abrasive?
I'm not too sure. I wasn't privy to the conversation in the airport, but you do, like with your kids, like sometimes when you're walking along the street.
Kids are different. I think you can
there's a large person or there's someone, and you go, okay.
You can shush a kid.
Yeah.
But can you shush someone, your partner? Can you shush them?
I don't think you can.
All right, we're putting it to the pub test. Shushing, does it pass the pub test?
No way, mate. Very rude. I would never shush anyone. If anyone ever shushed me, I'd be very upset.
I think so for a partner or a child, but I don't think you should do it to anyone else.
It does pass the pub test. When I'm trying to tell a story and my partner tries to butt in and tell the punchline, I get so angry I feel like saying, will you tell the bloody story then? Just shush and let me finish what I'm talking about. area?
Apparently not. I was working in a very busy customer service area. I was trying very hard to listen to what the customer was saying but couldn't hear over the noisiness in the office, and I shushed them. I actually got a warning about it.
A warning for shushing.
A shush warning.
Shush.
Shush is harsh, isn't it?
Shush is harsh.
Hard to say as well.
Very hard to say.
Jam Nation.
Podcast. It got me again last night. I want to watch The Last of Us because episode 3 last week was fantastic. And so
What's stopping you?
Well, Married at First Sight. The crack, the methamphetamine of TV just keeps reeling me in. And the kids all came round to watch the show last night and we're just yelling at the TV.
So you're like a family on crack.
Yeah, and it's great discussion because my kids are millennials, so we have this robust discussion about millennials versus Generation X and all that sort of stuff.
Regarding what?
Oh, just about dating and the like. I think it's a lot harder these days, as I was saying to the kids these days. It's harder because you've got too much choice out there. You've got all the dating apps and, you can just swipe and do all that sort of stuff.
And that's why they're finding now people are having swipe fatigue in that you might go out with someone and you find you have a connection with them, but you think, is there someone better?
Is there someone
Because no
better?
one's going to be, as I like to say on this show, 100%. There's no one who's 100%, but you find some basis, some common ground, and you build on it. But now no one gives it the time.
Yeah, and that is what makes the show fascinating. But as you say, on this show, always brings out characters. Are they in it for the right reasons, or is it just for Instagram fame? And like really outside
and influencer money.
Is there influencer money?
Yeah.
Like how much money can you make? You have to have a lot of followers though, wouldn't you?
Well, not necessarily. And this is the bane of restaurateurs at the moment. People will say, hey, I've got 20,000 followers. You give me a free meal and I'll write about it. People are up for freebies because they have a profile. Right. So you may not make a lot of money, but you might have a cheaper life.
I'll remember that next time I go down to a Porto.
Please. Do you know who I think I could have been?
You want any? How about a free Bondi burger, mate?
You know how many auditions I failed?
Oh, that's a bit hard, isn't it? Why do you bring it
I
up
say it with
for?
love because the sort of thing you would say to them.
I don't audition for stuff. People ask me to do stuff. The time wasters at TV.
Sure, I'm sorry.
Ring me.
I said it as a
do.
joke.
They ring me and they say, "Oh, we want you for this. We want you for this. We want okay.
I can't do the Queen's Christmas message.
Okay, we want you. Oh no, we're going to go with Osher Ginsburg. So anyway,
I know.
Don't waste my time.
Quite.
So on Married at First Sight,
yes,
they love the word 100%.
100%. 100%.
100%. 100%. 100%.
And they like catchy phrases, like, remember Twisty Guy?
Sorry about the breath. I just had some chicken twisties.
And that's how they become known.
The Twisty Guy. I don't know if he set out to make that a catchy phrase.
Twisty Guy. What about Spider Girl? Remember Spider Girl?
I'm not here to spiders.
Oh. No, that's another show. How to marry an arachnid.
She was all legs.
Actually, you would be there to beep spiders, actually, if you were after an arachnid, wouldn't you?
Yeah, because you met them on the web.
So there's that. And then there's Freak in the Sheets.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I look like the girl next door, but I like to see myself actually as a little freak in the sheets.
Oh,
yeah. And my wife just goes apoplectic.
What does she say?
Oh, she goes, oh, really? Really?
Because Helen's got that title.
Yeah, that's my title. But
it's her LinkedIn title.
There's just a real, apparently it's women, and I'll ask you this. Does that bug you when you hear another woman say that they're good in bed?
I don't think anyone can say that they are good in bed. You need other people to say that about you.
Yeah, that's true. But she, this lady, Freak in the Sheets, she seems
I'm good in bed. I sleep a lot.
She seems to claim her sexuality. And I don't have a problem with that, but she seems to be telling everyone about it.
No one likes to show off.
She's a bit of a show-off there. But the other thing about El Frico is that she has...
That's her Mexican cousin, El Frico.
El Frico. She's good at getting sayings wrong. Okay, these are just a couple of the sayings from last night, and it's almost like the Audi version of a saying. So have a listen to this.
You're going to have to navigate that one on your own time watch, and there is no time watch.
On your own time watch. What, on your own time, does she make?
Or your own timeline. It would be timeline.
On your own time watch.
Yeah.
Oh, that hurts.
Or this one.
Just don't hand in the towel.
What'd you say?
Just don't hand in the towel yet.
Oh, the words are all there, but they're not quite right.
It's like Aldi.
Yeah.
I want some of those Goliath garbage bags.
Jam Nation.
Jonesy and Amanda in the morning. 101.7 WSFM.
Thanks to you for pointing out Escape to the Chateau. We're just working on the Zoom link right now to catch up.
Escape to the Chateau is one of my favourite ever shows. Dick and Angel took over a chateau in France, renovated in the most quirky, fascinating, interesting way, and they're going to come to Australia to do a stage show to tell us all about it.
And
are they there? Are they there? Hello.
It's Jonesy and Amanda. I'm Amanda. That's Jonesy.
Well, that's right.
No.
Look, we're so excited.
Hi, you two.
Hello.
I'm Angel. This is Dick.
I am one of those people that sounds like a tool when I say this, but I watched from the very first episode.
Oh, you're on the ground floor.
I was on the ground floor, and now when people talk about you, I go, oh, obviously. I know.
Obvs.
So exciting to talk to you in the flesh. Can I ask you how you felt that when you first put the key in the door of the chateau, did you have any concept at all of how your lives would change?
No.
You see,
you're going to disagree with me, aren't
yes,
you?
I think because, you know what? We put the key in the door after a 4.5-hour drive, and we knew that when we put that key in, before we even looked inside, Angela wanted to make the offer. And I made her look in the door before she was allowed to negotiate and buy the place. But we knew from that moment on, we had found where we were.
Yeah, I think that's probably right when we found it, opposed to, you know, when we got the key, because that moment we had searched for 4 years for the right place, and we had a few options that were nearly right but not quite right. You know how it is. And when Chateau de la Motte come up, we just knew that was the one. And I think that's the moment that that our world's changed.
I get goosebumps just thinking about all of this. And I know that many people now are trying to live the same dream, but all the planets aligned with your skill sets to make this work for you. Your history from obviously an engineer, chef Dick, working with the army, obviously highly qualified, and your incredible creativity, Angel. Not everyone can master it like you.
Yeah, that is sweet, Amanda. But we talk about the fact that the planets did align, because you can't write a story about, I was born in Burma in the 50s. Angela was born in Essex in England in the 70s. We end up finding each other, marrying and living in a chateau. That doesn't make any sense. So there has to be some sort of alignment takes place to do that. And all our skills that we've picked up through our careers all sort of came together when we met. And so it's a lot of things line up. But that's what happens in life. If you say yes, things happen. If you say no, they don't.
I think one of the reasons we fell in love before we found the chateau is that we generally both have a hunger for life, and we love, experimenting, trying new things, and actually, that has sort of like led us to where we are. But there's so many things, 1,000,001 things that have happened here at the chateau that we will research night before, and we will give a go. And I think that's been our real motto, because some of the stuff that we try, we're like, is this going to work or not? And you know what? Most of the time, it turns out all right.
And do you feel that you have created a monster with other people now wanting to buy chateaus?
We never say to anybody buy a chateau. We say go and do what you want to do. But a chateau is a really silly idea. Let's be completely honest about it. But the thing is, our chateau costs less than a bed sit in London. Wow. So we made some good decisions to get out and get away and do things. And if you want this sort of life, if you want to do it, go for it. Do not actually make excuses, because excuses aren't reasons. And what you have to do is you have to go for it.
Yeah, because you describe your chateau as your happy place. And not everyone can buy a chateau. But when people are renovating, what kind of stuff should they keep in mind to make their own happy places?
Have somewhere clean. Literally, because we had the young children, because remember, Dorothy was 0 and Arthur just had a second birthday, we always had a little area that a playpen for Dorothy wasn't a cage, honestly, but we had a little area that was clean that they could go to, and you had to always get to that, because It's messy.
Renovation is grubby, and what's been interesting, particularly about this chateau, is that we had a very grubby first year, and then had our wedding, and then it was all clean, and then
Angela's got a cleaning fixation as well, by the way. She just loves to clean.
What a relief!
I can make a mess faster than she can clean.
I tell you, I'm going to specifically answer your question though, but with what makes you happy, you've got to do something that you like. Don't always do things because your partner likes it, or you're allowed to have that little area that is yours and makes you smile.
Do you know what? Therein lies something that's really important. We have got Dorothy is our health and safety expert, by the way, just to put it in the context. But everything you do and everywhere you do, we are very, very aware that we're sort of 70 feet tall in places in the chateau. And there's things that you have to be very aware of. And I'm an electrical engineer, so I'm not scared by electricity and monitoring. Other people don't understand it. If you don't understand it, don't touch it. If you can't do it, don't do it.
Yeah.
And the whole thing about DIY is it's not supposed to be that sort of dangerous activity. It's supposed to be something you do for fun.
Yeah. Very good advice.
No, exactly.
Well, he hears it now.
Don't chop your hand off with a circular saw. It's very embarrassing.
Yeah, with you guys on stage, what kind of show? I mean, just listening to you now, I can absolutely picture this stage show, but talk us through what people will see.
Well, we start off actually just so the idea is people get to know us, and it's the Dare to Do It concept, which is have a go at life.
The show obviously is in two halves, and the first half takes you to the point where we have found the chateau, but both of us have had very full and varied lives. So it's a chatting and it's a visual part, and then there's an interval, and then the second half of it we have a little bit of fun, and we're bringing over a 1920s bingo machine. We call it Chateau Bingo, and we've got prizes from the attic, and we've got slates from the roof that are all signed by the family. So we're bringing all of the prizes over.
100-year-old things.
Exactly. Wallpaper, and we have a little bit of fun with the audience, and then we do a virtual tour of the chateau as well, which literally we filmed last week. So we always try and make sure that we've just got the most up-to-date sort of current where we are at the chateau, and it's a chunky show, but for us it goes quite quickly.
That's good.
I feel like I can't breathe hearing you describe this.
If you need any rude bingo call-out names, Amanda is your.
No,
she's got it all there.
Amanda, yes, please send them over. I'm so crap.
That's a photograph, but we'll let that one go.
That's up in the attic. Well, this sounds absolutely incredible. Just listening to you describe that, this is brilliant. So great to talk to the two of you.
Yes, so get your tickets. Dare to Do It. It's touring Australia from the 12th of February. Head to chateau.tv for all the date and ticket information. Dick and Angel, thank you for joining us.
Thank you
Our
so
pleasure.
much
Lovely
for
to talk
having
to you.
us. We'll see you very soon.
I'll see you at the show. Thank you to both of you.
Can't wait, Amanda. Take care.
Okay,
Bye.
bye-bye.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast. One birthday to another, Masterton are celebrating 60 years. Get 60 years of experience on your side.
It's party time! Let's get this party started!
Someone came up to me yesterday and said, is it true Red Foo's going to be playing at your thing?
I don't think anyone said that to you. This is one of your fancifuls. Someone came up to me and said, how do you get a six-pack like that? Someone came up to me and said,
amazing.
you know what?
There?
You should be king of the world. That person doesn't exist who
Could we
says
get
these things.
LMFAO?
Back together.
It
was him and his nephew, wasn't it?
Was it a Will Am I?
No, he was never in that.
Wasn't he in that with Red Foo?
No, it was Red Foo and his nephew.
Red Foo and his nephew?
They probably hung out at Thanksgiving and said, we need a gig. Well, we've got one for you.
Yeah, so anyway, we're not going to get Red Foo because, quite frankly,
what?
He's too expensive. And for what the value... We'd have more chance getting Red Hot Chili Peppers playing under the bridge than Red Foo.
Well, we are celebrating 18 years together. We're throwing an 18th birthday party at the Urban Winery in Moore Park on Thursday, the 9th of March. We've already mentioned some great things that are going to be happening. Mm-hmm. When you arrive at the party, you'll get a novelty key which will have a number on it. If we pick out your number during the night, you will win a Jonesy and Amanda's 18th anniversary edition MG3.
What a beast! It's a dream machine.
Auto Core, it is. An MG3 Auto Core. I'm working on mine as we speak.
Yep.
12 months on-road costs, valued at $20,000. Someone in the room is going to win that, so you want to be there. And we also have some big announcements this week about what else is happening on the night.
What else is happening on the night?
Let's just say I've been phoning my friends.
Who?
Sharon, she's going to come and say hi.
Oh,
no.
Here's me hoping for Red Foo and the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
There will be some big announcements as to what will be there on the night.
They're not going to be a surprise, is it?
Like what?
Oh, you know, like a surprise.
It won't be a disappointing surprise. It'll be a great surprise. You want to go? Give us a call right now.
13 WSFM with Marston and Holmes. From one birthday to another, Marston is celebrating 60 years. Get 60 years of experience on your side. Give us a call.
Jam Nation. Everybody shout. Come on now, sing out. It's time for the Ghoulies get together.
You can download your Ghoulie, because we've got a new way of doing it. Download the iHeartRadio app, go to WSFM, press the microphone and record the Ghoulie. You could win $20,000 cash if you're our favourite Ghoulie of the year, thanks to Heron Forbes Machinery House.
It's the future, man. What have we got?
Hi guys, what gets my ghoulies is that, you know, we're all supposed to be going green and the supermarkets are going, yes, we're doing this and this. But look at how much packaging there is, especially in the fresh food, that it's just astronomical, more than before COVID. So, yeah, that's what gets my ghoulies.
It's the meat. What about when you get your meat out?
What about that thing, the meat that's vacuum sealed?
Yeah.
To cut it with scissors, you can't just cut the end of the packet. You have to cut around the meat.
And it says easy open.
No.
You know what I've learned? Easy open is just like too easy. Whenever someone says too easy...
You know it's not.
It's not too easy.
What else have we got?
Tell you what gets my ghoulies. Not the fact that I lost my licence and I've got to ride a pushy to work, but the fact that every time something happens to me pushy, it's always at the beginning of the work week. Flat tyre? How about a Tuesday? Snap derailleur? Hell yeah, Monday. Just gets better and better. That's what gets my ghoulies.
True.
Sounds like he doesn't want the feds to know he's on the phone.
Through a speakeasy. Maybe he's running an SP booking
You
agency.
never know what's going on.
I've got a tip on a little smoky down there at the dog park if you want to get them. It's kind of satisfying to do, actually.
I can see why he enjoys
I
talking
like
like
speaking
that.
inside speak. Might be my thing from now on.
Do it.
Out with the bad, in with the good. Why don't you download the iHeartRadio app? And you might be able to win $20,000 or make it you worthwhile. It's 3 to 9.
Our favourite caller, email, or Facebook friend wins an overnight stay at the Grace Hotel. Get away to the city and enjoy a night at the Grace Hotel.
You get the Jonesy Amanda tea towel and the 18th birthday key ring as well.
Grammys were yesterday. Beyonce was the star of the show. She won 4 awards and she now has the most Grammys of any artist of all time.
Yeah.
When she won her first Grammy, she wasn't there to receive it, so the tribal drum was beating for Traffic Made Me Miss.
Beyonce is on her way.
Here's Margaret from Quakers Hill.
There was a big traffic jam due to a very bad accident, and so they were stuck in it, and they tried to jump the medium strip, and the police wouldn't let them. So they were probably roughly an hour late to their own funeral.
Yes. So the casket was in the back and was delayed for an hour.
It's in the back. Hurry up, I want to get there, you know.
We've got friends to see.
Righto, you two. That's enough.
We're back for Jam Nation, so we'll see you at 6 o'clock.
Ugly Fella's next with Show Me the Money.
Goodbye.
Good day to you.
Well, thank God that's over.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Wipe the tear, baby dear, from your eye.
Catch Jonesy and Amanda's podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
One swallow, chin, chin, oh, goodbye.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation
Podcast. Catch up on what you've missed on the free iHeartRadio app.